So the year is in full swing, right? Everybody is back to where they're supposed to be. The school is on. College has started. Classes has started. And work is in full swing, right? That is why ek terug van leave op 'n donderdag sodat ek op 'n Vrydag sodat ek net my kan insettle. Right, but anyway, you know what? So a lot of the content that I make is linked to what is happening in my life, right? But also, a lot of the content that I make is things that I observe, is things that I see happening around me, and then I obviously comment about it, and because what people don't realize is that a lot of us are going through the same things. A lot of us, people tend to think that they are alone in this world. They are unique in their experiences, and people tend to believe that it's only them going through something, right? It seems as if everyone else's life is easy, everyone else's life is lekker, and that is why some people, they get a kick out of hearing that, or not a kick, but some people even find comfort hearing that other people are also going through stuff, even if it only means that they are not alone in their experiences. And that is why sometimes I bring that out. Also, sometimes people are so caught up in their own experiences that someone else's point of view sometimes opens their eyes where they go, wow, that actually applies to me. Why does it feel like this guy's talking to me? Now, my videos will get one of, let's say, 3 responses, right? 1, people will think I'm talking to them and become extremely offensive or defensive, where they feel that I'm attacking them, but they forget that, luister, ek ken nie vir jou nie. Ek ken nie vir jou nie, en effectively die skoen pas vir jou, en die feit dat sy defensive raak, sy gee actually jou game weg, right? That's the one. The second one, some people, it gets no response. People go, nee, hy praat nie met my nie. Or, some people go, wow, I've experienced that. And they relate, right? That is basically the responses that my videos get. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Some of us are going through some changes in our lives, right? Sometimes it's as big as a relationship that has failed, or a marriage that has failed, and sometimes it is as small as something breaking in the house, right? And what I've learned over the years, and I'm a student of life. I am somebody that I believe life doesn't happen by accident. Things don't happen to you by accident. And although over the years I've been saying that, the older I get, the more and more I'm starting to realize, but further to just realizing, I'm also accepting that things happen for a reason. And 90% of the time, if you let it just happen and step back, it makes sense after a while. How many of you can talk about a relationship that you thought was the relationship that was it, and when the relationship started falling apart, you did everything in your power to save the relationship. You prayed about it, you worked harder, you even changed yourself, and then once the relationship is over, because in the end it spiraled out of control and it's now no longer viable, and the relationship ended. And perhaps the first month or two after the relationship ended, it didn't make sense to you at all. You had a lot of questions. But now looking back, you're telling yourself that I wouldn't want it any other way. I wouldn't want my relationship or my life to have taken a different turn, because it makes perfect sense now. Now, whether it means that you are now with the right person, or whether it means that that shock of the losing the relationship has put you on a different path, and I'm using relationships as an example. It could be anything. It could be you losing your job. It could be you losing a friendship. It could be you moving. It could be you losing your house or your car. And looking back, you tell yourself, wow, if I didn't experience, and in some cases, it's as simple as, or profound as, it changed who you are. It rewired the person that you are. And the person that you have become through the change is a better person. Then it's worthwhile. So with that said, for those of you that have stayed so long enough through this video, with that said, I want to motivate you by saying this. It might not make sense to you now. The thing that you are going through might seem as if you don't deserve it. It might seem as if it's a punishment. It might seem as if it doesn't make sense. Let me tell you, if you're a person of faith, in fact, you don't have to be a person of faith. Take this at face value. Things is going to make sense in the future. It might not make sense now. And life is not 100% in balance. I will tell you that. There isn't 50% bad and 50% good. Let me tell you, life is slanted towards good. I've seen it. There are definitely more good in life than bad. Because if that was the case, for every person that is born, somebody must die. That is not the case. There are more people born than what there are people dying. So there are definitely more good in life than what there is bad. And with that knowledge, even if you don't have faith, even if you are just playing the odds, if something's happening to you that doesn't make sense, that seems like it is bad, it is more than likely going to end positive than end negative. So it's simple math, right? So go out. I know you did not get the news that you wanted. Go out. I know that it seems like what is happening to you now is not fair. I know that what you think is happening to you is wrong. But one, you will gain understanding very soon. And two, it will work out for the best. Believe me. And for those of you that are active in the comment sections, please leave a comment as to something that happened to you that you didn't understand, and that makes perfect sense now. And encourage the ones that were listening to the video that don't have the courage to comment, because there are people. It's difficult when you're in a situation. It's very, very difficult to understand why things is happening to you, especially when what is happening to you is bad. And enjoy your Monday. Your comment might make someone else's day. No?